So a lot of other types of intermittent fasting programs, they focus on calories, calorie
Mhm.
restriction. Um, yours is this high fat, low carb diet. So is there something special about the combination of, time restriction and this sort of high fat, low carb that you have found works particularly well together?
They work synergistically to amplify themselves because both the clean ketogenic diet and intermittent fasting both increase beta hydroxybutyrate. So you're not fasting your way out of a poor diet. You're actually, when you are breaking your fast, you're continuing those benefits. So that signaling molecule, meaning it does really cool things for our health, is produced. Beta hydroxybutyrate is produced. And it is improving mitochondrial biogenesis, actually making new mitochondria, even when you're eating. It is improving autophagy or cellular recycling, sort of our body's anti-aging pathways. The way that I advocate it in intuitive fasting is a cyclical ketotarian approach. So many women do better with not always being in ketosis. So they'll increase their clean carbs around their period, or they'll increase their clean carbs around their ovulation time. They're not always in ketosis. So think maybe increasing sweet potatoes or fruit or rice. It's something that you and I talked about too. They don't always have to be, you don't always have to be in ketosis.
Somebody who has, experimented with a lot of different ways of healthy eating and eliminating certain things and trying certain
Mhm.
things. It was really interesting to me to see that because I've never done keto before. I've never tried it. And you sort of recommend a more plant-based keto, but there is bacon in there. There's some good quality organic grass-fed beef in there. So a lot of people think, my gosh, well that doesn't sound like healthy eating to me. So can you explain a little about how that works?
You can have any type of ketogenic diet as long as it's high fat, moderate protein, low carb. So there are different iterations of the ketogenic diet. So ketotarian is a mostly plant-based ketogenic diet. So it's mainly vegan keto, pescatarian keto, vegetarian keto.
How are you getting those proteins?
I want people to be eating nutrient dense food. With that said, I wanted to give people that are, for whatever reason, entirely plant based, still give them options. So they would go for organic, fermented, non GMO soy, things like tempeh and natto. But I think the conversation that I'm having with people in the book is to be open to other foods that are maybe not entirely plant based, but you still can be mostly plant based. So from a bioavailability standpoint, I really think it's good for optimal nutrition. So we're talking about the benefits of egg yolks and the choline that's in them and the omega fats that are in them, or the beneficial omega fats in wild caught fish. And in intuitive fasting, it's not entirely ketotarian. So I wanted to have this flexitarian option for there too. So you mentioned like the grass-fed beef.